Welcome to my second YouTube clip. This is IELTS reading matching. Actually, last video clip I elaborated how to approach multiple choice questions. Now here in this text we are going to learn how to approach matching. First of all, the answers are in order in this question type matching. Previously also multiple choice questions, answers are in order. Actually, why do we need to understand that whether the question types, what kind of question types it is, and whether the answers are in order or not? It's because when you once could not find the answer for first question, for example, then you can skip to the second question. When you once find the answer to the second question, you can directly find the answer to the first question very easily, because you know that if the answers are in order, the answers to the previous question is always above the latest question. So now here in this video, let's first of all identify what's the meaning of matching. Well, here you are given kind of a column like that, a list A, place name. This is related to a place name, and then list B is related to meaning. But this can be like causes and effects, or maybe advantages and disadvantages, like that. So you find questions here, 1 to 3 here, and look at this. These are the words that by we have to identify, or caster or Avon, these words. Here we follow the same method, same technique we call skimming and scanning. Again, I will explain you what skimming means and what scanning means. Scanning means identification of this kind of pronouns, but they are not pronouns here, but you can easily find these kind of words because there are no any alternatives or no synonyms for by or caster or Avon, because Avon is a proper noun and caster is also a proper noun. So you can easily find them here in the passage, here in the paragraph, because there are no any synonyms. So if I find the word by, if I run my eyes to to locate where by, here I find the word by, and now I have already detected by doing scanning where by means, by situated. And here when we read around this word in this area, I don't say that it's read, actually we call them as skimming. Skimming means fast reading. According to the standard, we must read at least 100 words within 30 seconds. So that is the standard of skimming. You cannot at once reach to that level. You have to keep practicing. So when we once identify the word by, then we have to read around the word. I mean, we read the relevant sentence where the by appears, or we read the sentence before it, or we read the sentence after it, and there you will definitely find the answer. So meaning, we are searching for the meaning by. There is a word here, small rural settlement, but when we read the whole sentence, Derby comes from two old Viking words, and by small rural settlement. There you find that the meaning, the definition following the word by. So answer is small rural settlement. Now when we simplify this one, we understand it means the village. So answer to question number A is D then. Okay, and then we try to hunt the answer for caster. Now we do scanning. First of all, when you do scanning, you identify there is caster, and we read the sentence in which this appears, like caster, another common place name, ending is of Saxon origin, and is also seen in the forms of caster and caster. It refers to, so this is the word that tells us that reference means meaning. It refers to a place where Roman soldiers established their forts. And Lancaster, for example, means fort on the river Lune. Right, so we identify the answer for Castor, that means fort. Directly we find the answer, fort. Question number 2, answer is A. And then Avon, in the same way, when you do scanning process, there you find that word the Avon here, and then when you read around it, or when you read the whole sentence, the Avon river gets its name from the Celtic word that means just that river. Find that word, and this is very important. This symbol, this is very important. This this stroke conveys the extra information of the extra information of the previous sentence, river. So river, Avon means river, so we find the answer for that, river, right. So let's find another question related to this matching. We will find another one here. Okay, look at this. Read the paragraph and match item in list A with the item in list B. In list A you find plant family, and other one is characteristics of them. As we now identify, I don't try to read the paragraph. I first of all pay attention to these words, carrot, rose, because there are no alternative words for them. I mean, there are no synonyms, so we can easily scan for them. Mint. We should now use our skimming to find out the word mint. Mint, or yeah, mint. So I don't generally read the text. I'm trying to find out the word mint here. I found here mint. Then now as I have guided you, what we have got to do is we read the sentence in which this word mint appears. Members of the mint family are easily recognizable by four-sided shape of their stems. So the characteristic is there, four-sided shape of their stems. Now we match with this information with the characteristics given in list B. Well, I find that four-sided means square stems. Here, this is the synonym when I compare with the four-sided shape. And then the answer to question number 4 is B, square stems. Then, and carrot. Look, then I try my best to find the scanning. Now you know what the meaning of scanning, little by little you are getting to know now. Carrot, carrot. Yeah, there it is, carrot. Then I from the scanning I found the word, and then as I have mentioned you, we have to now read the whole sentence where this appears. So you may find the answer, or if not, you can find the answer before this sentence or after this sentence. It depends on the pronoun actually. If the sentence starts with the pronoun, you have to have a back reference to identify what that pronoun means. Well, now look, carrot, plant of the carrot family, bloom in compound umbels or umbrella shaped clusters. This is a characteristic. Then now we have to compare what we have found with the answers here. Compound umbels, umbrella shaped clusters. Well, in order to identify, yes, or round flower stalk, square, alternative, flower in clusters. Well, I find that bloom in compound umbels means flowers in clusters. So answer I have found, flowers in clusters. So we can say that carrot, the answer is D. Then rose. As the same way we do scanning. when you do scanning for rows, there is a rows here. I have found that word rows, and here again I find the word rows here too. Well, if then we read the whole sentence. They members of the rose family include much more than the family garden rose. Familiar garden rose, apples, strawberries. The examples, for example, members of the rose family. But I could not find the answer when I was reading the sentence where this rose appears. But now we read ahead, because we are searching for the characteristics. Plants in the family have plants in this family have opposite leaves, flowers with 5 petals. There are 2 pieces of information that I find here: opposite leaves and the flowers with 5 petals. Sometimes some candidate may misunderstand. Opposite leaves means alternative leaves. They are completely different. So answer is not alternative leaves. Alternative leaves means alternative. The leaves are placed on the stem alternatively, but whereas the plants stems with opposite leaves means the leaves are located opposite to each other. So answer is not that. The answer is here. The 5 petaled, 5 petals. That means 5 petaled blossoms. Answer for question number 6 is E. Right. Now you know now how to approach this matching by doing scanning first of all, and then skim for the information. Right. We move on to the next paragraph. This is also another matching. Then I'm going to again show you how to do matching without reading the paragraph. Well, we understand type of shelter here, type of shelter and its description. So wigwam, this is also kind of a proper noun, but wigwam has already become a common noun, but we can easily find because there is no alternative there or synonym there. Tipi and igloo. Alright, wigwam. Now where wigwam is, wigwam here. Right, I have detected, I have already scanned it in the text. Now we have to skim for the information. We read the relevant sentence. The word wigwam refers to a type of shelter that was typical in the northeastern part of what is now known states, but still we can't find out the information. So what, according to my advice, we have to read the next sentence, or we have to read the sentence before it, since there is no proper noun, there is no pronouns there. So what we have to do, we read the next sentence. It was a small dome-shaped dwelling made of a frame of arched pole covered with materials such as grass, brush reeds or bark. Alright, there we find that information. The description is there. It was made it was a shaped dwelling. Dwelling means house made of frame, arch poles. So we find the answer there. That means tall tent, animal skin. No, there are no any animal hides here that can be found. Concrete building, Inuit, small round covered, with plant material, because plant materials I can find reeds, brush reed, grass, and a small is there. So answer to question number 7 is D. And then let's check answers for 8. Tipi. Tipi. The tipi was typical on the Great Plains. It was a tall tent. There we find that information there. Tall tent like structure made of hides of bison, stretched frame and poles lashed together. We have already found the information. Once you identified the answer to question number 7, you ran through A to E. So then we can remember that there is such information there in A. A tall tent covered with animal skin. Therefore, answer to question number 8 is A. Igloo. Then our last question. Igloo. So igloo, I find that information here, igloo. So we read the sentence where it appears. Perhaps the most a misunderstood word of all is igloo, but we still could not find information. Then we read ahead. This does not necessarily refer to a house made of snow, although it often does. Still we could not find the answer. We read ahead because our aim is to identify a description of this igloo. Among the Inuit, the native people of northern Alaska and Canada, the word simply means house. There we find that the meaning, the word simply means house, or and can refer to any dwelling at all. Yeah. Then we match this information with the answers here. Inuit word for any type of house. Answer to question number 9 is C. So this is the way we should identify the answer for that question. And now in this video clip I have elaborated how to approach matching. So in summary, we first of all identify that this question type is in answers are in order. Then if you miss, for example, question number 7, you don't want to care about it. You care about question number 8, because when you once find the answer to question number 8, you know that the answer to question number 7 should lie above. And then we followed the method called skimming and scanning, which we run throughout the whole reading task, even for any other readings, not only for IELTS 2. And that's how actually we approach this this strategy, matching. So thank you very much for watching my video, and this is my second video. There can be some issues regarding technical issues or even the presentation, so sorry for inconvenience if I made. And I'll see you with another reading strategy in my next YouTube clip. Thank you very much for listening to me.